so I can see me now. All right, we're gonna put a little bigger float on here, a little heavier one. One of these old. Let me see what I got here in the tackle bag. All right, we're gonna use this one. This one will get that bait out a little further. Nobody in here yet. See if anybody comes in. It'll take a while for them for you guys to see this. We got anybody in here? Hey, we got somebody in here. What's going on, Randy? I just had to restart the stream because my screen froze. I don't know why. I'm also retying a larger float with a little more weight so I can get it out farther and try to fish deeper. I'm getting dink tapped to death here. So my only guess is getting it way out past the weeds. Getting tired of losing fish. So yeah, the last stream I had just froze. No big deal. I got 3 baits in the tank. I got a bunch more in the tank at home, but I wanted to get like another 6-pack just to be safe so I can go do some more flathead fishing this weekend. Should be just using an Aberdeen hook and some red worms, but we're not. All right, we got 2 people. We got 1 thumbs up, so. All right, let's see if I can get out a little farther with this bigger float. See what we can do. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can get a bite out there. You guys see me? I think so. See, I think there's something messing with it, but with this size float, it's hard to tell. This is why I hate them. Using the big weighted ones from Walmart, the styrofoam ones, they seem to travel pretty far. We're gonna give this a second and then reel this in, and I'm gonna point the camera that way and move over there just a little bit and see if they're that way a bit. But like, see, I just reeled it in. I'm where I was getting those dink taps. I don't even know why I'm stopping. Yeah, nothing. Right on the weed edge. We'll give it here a second. Nope. There's a jogging path above me. Keep hearing noise. All right, we're gonna move the camera over here. All right. See if I can do this. We're gonna walk down about 30 feet. You guys can't hear me, that's for sure. But I need bait. There we go. I'm way too deep. Way too deep. Let's shallow it up. Let's shallow it up. All right, let's see what we can get. Back where I started. Wow, this bite is ridiculous today. Nope, missed it. Bunch of little ones on this side. I don't understand why. That was a bass. Didn't get hooked on this little hook. It might be time. Switch over to some red worms. We'll use this bait up and then we'll switch. They could just not be liking this Berkeley Gulp today. Right now, I take some of them little super dinks. So, pulling it. See, they're so small, I can see the bobber going sideways. I don't know what red worms will do, but see, look, now it's going. See if we can hook up. There we go. There's another one. Oh, look at this. Is that a super chat? I'm going to check that here in a minute. Whoever that was, thank you. It's hard for me to see until I put my glasses on and I shade the phone. Ooh, this guy wasn't going nowhere. Right in the top of the snoot. That's 4 in the tank. This bait's still good. Clear the weeds off of it. Scratch my nose. We'll see who that was in chat who did that for me. Sorry I'm not paying more attention to you guys, but kind of having to watch this. Catfish Regulator is a $10 super chat. Thanks, buddy. Let's see what happens when I click on it. Oh, it just shows me what it is. I'm on YouTube, Aaron, so it's hard to see. But I appreciate you, man, more than you'll know. All right, let's see if we got 4 in there. I need 2 more. The plan was to get 2 more. If I got any bonuses, I was gonna take them too, but it looks like the bite's pretty hard. You guys see that airplane? We're gonna speed up a retrieve on this a little bit and see what happens. That one came out of the weed line right here. Let's see if we can get another one to come out. See, it looks like my bobber's going up the wind a little bit. Oh, missed them. They're right there, though. Now I know where they're at. Let's see if I can't get those 2 more on here. Aaron, man, I appreciate the super chat. I take back the last 2 things I said bad about you. go. We got one. All right. Man, they're really tight up next to these weeds. You guys saw what I was going through. There's another one. This one, that's a good one. That's a 10 on a hook right there. All right, let's see if we can get another one. Got them warmed up. Should switch over to that lighter bobber, but it is what it is. Come on, fishy. There we go. So these weeds are probably packed with them. I just can't get to them unless they come out of the edge. Must be lame. Got covered in weeds. A lot of times if you're fishing for them and they bite it and then they stop, that could very well mean that you're down on the weeds or in the weeds, or you got weeds on your hook, which is what I'm thinking happened here, and then they won't touch it. Worms, they'll touch you if you got some weeds on those, but plastics, not so much. All right, I don't need to cast far at all. Beautiful. Right there, let's see what happens. I'm about 5 feet out past where I've been catching them, so giving me a little bit of leeway. Come on, fish. One more. Nope, nothing. Not only do you have the camera jinx, also the last bait needed jinx. That happens a lot too. You always want that one more, and that's usually the hardest one to get. So I went to Costco yesterday. Man, that wasn't cheap. That was not cheap. You get a bunch of junk food. You know what? I'm going to switch bobbers. I'm going to check chat. I'm going to switch bobbers and put a fresh Berkeley gulp on there. Because this one isn't done, but it's seen better days. All right, let's see what's going on in chat. Before I do all that. Gator Farazd, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. Hopefully my stonefly in the house. What's up, buddy? Said hello to Mike Irvin already. Regulators, how you doing, my friend? Oh, he's got to watch. Stop it. Hey, Ashley, how you doing, dear? All right, let me put that other float on here. This one's all right for casting, but it's crap for bite detection. Like I said, I only need one more. We'll get it. We will get it. There we go. Secret weapon right there. That was about 14 or 16 inches down. Remember that, because that's where I was getting bites. Put a fresh Berkeley on there. Hopefully this will be the last one I put on there for the day, meaning I get that one plus bluegill I need for bait, bass or anything, that'll work too. Yeah, you missed it, Aaron. I caught a little baby bass big enough to get on the hook. I put it in my bait tank in front of John over at Small Waters. I don't think he liked that too much. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, we're golden. Straighten out this line on here so it sits right. Good enough. Boom, we're good. Duck City Fishing, like that name. What's going on? Hey, if you guys aren't subbed to the channel, sub to the channel. I appreciate you. I do all-night flathead fishing, stuff like that on here. I do it in horizontal mode because that's what I've been always doing it, so we're going to keep doing it that way. So we're just doing a little bait fishing right now. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't. Double tap the screen. See if we can get one more bait. That'll give me a 6-pack to add what I have at home. But man, the bite's slow today. There we go. Something's. See, I just shot dart that way. The little suckers. I think I got some weeds on it, so I might have to check it. I want to check this hole right here before I reel it in. Never know. Give it about 20 seconds, see what happens. Didn't hook me in the back of the head. That's a plus. My big old head. All right, we're going to leave it right there and see what happens. If this turns into too big a struggle, we're pulling out the red worms. Maybe I should put a Zin on the hook, see what happens. Think the bluegill like nicotine? Nope. I've had 50 plus bluegill days here. Steve Mosley will attest to that. I've gotten skunked here too. Today, we're in between those two. I was saying earlier when I first went live on the last live stream that I tried my other spot, which is a little creek that I like to fish. But there was nothing in that creek. It was dead. It was so low. Only fish I was getting were like little bluegill like that big. So I didn't start the live stream while I was there. I carried the stuff all the way out there. That's kind of a hike, but I do like fishing that spot. That creek isn't 20 feet wide. And of course, as soon as I switch up stuff, boom, I get nothing, no bites. Oh, there we go. That was a little dude. That was a little man. And these weeds are like cotton candy. All right, we're gonna cast out a little further. Oh, more frogs. If I had a net, I'd catch those frogs. Come on, fish. I need one more. And I'm in the weeds again. Cast it out and bring it back in one more time, and then I'll check chat. Yeah, this one's really fouled up. All right. That I know there's a little hump there because there's a drainage tile that comes out there and it washes all the gravel and stuff off the road. So a lot of times I'll be sitting on there or right on the edge of there. I tried over there when I first got here. It didn't seem to be true. There we go. Come on, you got it. Look at that. We got it hooked up. This one looks awfully small. Let's see if it's bait fishable. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is a clone of that other bass I caught. Check it out. Little dude. He's definitely baitable. I think we're gonna keep this one too. Would I do something like that? I would. I definitely would. Sorry for anybody watching that doesn't like that, but it's legal here. And this spot is overrun with them little things. Still want some bluegill, so we'll cast again. These are bonus ones. I got 6 bait in the tank. So if we don't catch any more, we're still good, but any bonus would be good. All the baits in my bait tank at home are a little on the small side, which is fine. Elephants eat peanuts. Oh, missed him. Had one. Had a bite on that one. They're just grabbing the tail on these little 1-inch plastics. Better they grabbing the plastics than ripping worms off my hooks, which happens quite a bit. Which is why I'm using these to begin with. Save me from having to rebait all the time. Oh, there we go. That feels a little better. That is a bluegill. That's the species we're looking for. All right, we'll put him in a bucket, and then we'll see what's going on in chat, see how many people are still watching. Get the weeds off of this. All right, let's see what's going on in chat. Sorry I'm not paying more attention, but I'm trying to watch this. Nevin, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Flat-itch candy, I hope. That's what I'm doing here. I'm looking for them. We're fishing for some bait for the weekend. So, and here, let me see if I can. This phone, why is this doing this? It's all the way bright. I got to check my settings, so I apologize, folks, for not paying better attention. Bugman, I noticed your says yes, gills. Yeah, we got gills. We got what do we got? 4 gills and five gills and 2 bass. We got 7 baits. I came out here to get 6 bluegill, so we'll hang out here for a few more minutes. I do got some stuff I need to do. Got a bunch of work done this morning. I want to go out. I think I'm going out fishing Friday night, late in or early into Sunday morning, probably after Jody's done with her stream. It doesn't pay for me to be on there. I wouldn't catch anything because of all the traffic and stuff. So it is what it is. With the way things are, moving is not an option. As soon as I get this bait rehooked down here, the problem with these tiny hooks is this old man has a hard time putting them on a little tiny hook. These have got to be number 8s or 10s hooks on these 1/40th ounce jig heads. I do have to admit, I do like this copper jig head color. There we go, we'll fix the line. That's what I'm using for bait right there. Little tiny stuff. They like it, but the bite's just a little slow today. I don't know what's going on. Their clock is off. Their bite clock's not synced with my fishing clock, I guess. But we're gonna try here a few more minutes. Yeah, I think I'm retiring this reel. Or rebuilding it. I should rebuild it. It is a Stratic. I've dropped this thing so many times. I've had it underwater in 30-degree water for half an hour. It's treated me well. Lots of crappie, lots of bluegills, lots of perch. I'd say I got between 1 and 4,000 fish with this reel. Had it for a long time. That's probably a little exaggeration, but you know what I mean. I don't exaggerate too much, but when I do, it's going to be a doozy. There we go. No, missed him. Missed him. That's okay, we'll get them next time. If it was too small to bite, it'll be big enough next year. With these weeds, I'm getting tired of them. Tired of dealing with them. All right, we're good. Let's get that bait back out there. See what we can do. There ain't nothing out that way. Oh, right into the weeds. Need to reel that in and clean it off. I barely moved it, like 6 inches, and I felt it get caught in the weeds. I should do like Richard Jean does and put weed guards on these suckers. I don't know how well they'd work on these little hooks, but still gonna get this little cotton candy weeds on there regardless. I don't care what you could have on there. All right, there we go, perfect. We'll leave this one soak here for a minute because I'm like right on that weed edge. I usually like to cast a little past it and then bring it back in. It's the best way to learn where a weed line is. All right, what do you say I put a little piece of redworm on here and see what happens? Usually I'd put an Aberdeen hook on there, but I bet you the redworm's gonna get dinked to death. But we're gonna try it regardless. All right, any complaints? Are we all in agreement? River Boss, what's going on? Man, this reflection's horrible. Is that Danny Stone? What's up, brother? Just doing a little bait fishing for the weekend. Labor Day's coming. Ooh, this is a skinny one. We're gonna find us a nice chubby one here. I don't usually fish these on a jig head, so it'll be interesting to see how the bite is. How the hookup is, I should say. But I know we're gonna get their attention with it. We usually do. These are some lively suckers. They got nice and warmed up and sitting out here in the sun. All right, there we go. Look at that. A little bit of redworm on a jig head. We'll see how that works. Lance McCouguy, what's going on? Hey, hello again, Nevin. He says, I use worms on jig heads. It prevents them from swallowing the hook. I agree. I use jig heads when I'm bullhead fishing for flathead bait. That works good too. All right, let's see what kind of attention we get with this. Or if we get their attention at all. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yep, we're not getting their attention right away, which tells me the bite is slow or they're not thick in here. Now that's incredible. All right. You guys are seeing me Having to clean these weeds off every cast, huh? And in the butt. We're going to cast this one out a little farther and slowly bring it in and do a little searching. Alright, I caught a couple out there, so we'll see what happens. Oh, look at that. There's the tension I've been looking for. Could have just pulled the worm off of that hook. My goodness, what a slow day. Thank goodness I got the bait I came for. Well, I'm getting less attention on this than I was on the goat. That's garbage. Yeah, I still got worm on there. I didn't lose it in the weeds. Should have brought some of Lyle's flies. I got them in my boat. There we go. That's it all. All right, let's see what happens out there. If I didn't have you guys with me, and don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming you for this. I'd have moved a while ago. But I wanted to do the live stream, so it's my fault, not yours. Man, this is key. The bass are jumping in that bait shank. There we go. There we go. Ah. Look at that little dude. All right, this happens every time I go out. I'll catch something right here. This is borderline on the size. Do I keep it or do I put it back? I'm keeping this one. All right. I ain't done yet. I ain't looking forward to doing what I gotta do. My glasses are all filthy. Brian B, what's up, tournament dictator? How you doing? It's hard for me to read chat. I'm just looking to see who's in here. If I miss saying hello to anybody, I apologize. We're on the struggle bus today. Oh, did you see my message in the chat for you, bud? No, you sent the stream. I got my legal team typing up a letter right now as we speak. It'll be delivered by messenger. Signature required. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. We'll go for one more before we go. Seeing Brock being here has inspired me. Might be a struggle, though. Small fish. There we go. Nope, missed it. Another one of them little tykes. That's another reason why I didn't want to switch over to red worms. Right there, lost another one to a little dink. I gotta put another worm on here. All right, it's closed. That's a little skinny sucker, unlike myself. All right, there we go. We got another piece of red worm on there. I really can't read the chat because of this sun. But I can notice a couple of avatars. All right, we're gonna leave her right there and see what happens. Something pushing it around. How big? Oh, what? It just popped down. They're trying to wrangle that red worm off that hook, them little suckers. There we go. Now this one will work. If that worm's still on the hook, we're gonna stay here until it's not, because I just put that on there. There we go. That one will work. Not the biggest piece of bait, but big enough. What do I got? 6 bluegill and 2 bass in there? Something like that. All right. See if we can get one more out of this worm. Doesn't look like Rocky Balboa yet after it's been beat by Butterball. Oh, look at this. Oh, missed him. See if he's stripped my hook here in a second. There we go. Got him. Got him. Man, that was, last two have been pretty aggressive. Look at this. Look how drained this sucker is. Check them out. Look at that. There we go. That's enough bait. Don't take more than I need. Oh, this is a good one though. This one is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It still looks like a good piece of bait. We'll try for some more. Last chance. And that was a craptastic cast right there. Tried to backhand that sucker. There we go. We're gonna call it after this one. They're a little nicer, so I got enough big ones in here, or enough good sized ones. This is probably the biggest one I caught today. It could be warming up or coming in, I don't know. Like I said, I got enough. Check that out, that'll work. Beautiful. Let's throw this in there. Let me get the worm off of this hook and take a look at chat. Take it off the tripod, see if I can read what's been going on. Again, if you're just getting here, I tried to do horizontal mode. That didn't work out. It wouldn't let me. I'm going through YouTube, and it says that it's locked in this mode, so I don't know what the heck's going on. No idea. So let me take my phone off for the tripod here. See what's going on in chat. Oh, look at this. I can actually read it now. Reconnect. Yeah, signal kind of sucks. Boogman! Uncle Don, is that you? Donna's in there. What's going on? So yeah, thanks for coming in. Just figured I'd go live for a little bit. So you guys are awesome. Hopefully we'll get out on the water Friday night, midnight, fish until daybreak. So get on some flathead. All right, later everybody.